What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to this very special Sunday edition of Stage Left right here on Top Class Radio. It's your girl, your big sis, L Vintage. I sound a little better today, right? There's a little T in my voice. Me. I'm doing it a little something. But we here just to bring you some special information to impart in you, my sister, Khadijah Wright, one of the baddest, one of the flyest bizarre runners and how you say fashion designers out here in these streets. So we ain't gonna play games with y'all. We gonna get a little business out the way. First, we need you to do a couple of things. Going over to Top Class Radio and Stage Left at 609 Stage Left on Instagram and Facebook. At 609 Stage Left on IG and Facebook, and Top Class Radio on IG and Facebook. Click, like, follow, and share. Please share with the world, because where you go, we can go with you. You pack us in a bag, we there with you, okay? So Top Class Radio is worldwide, the flyest radio station out here, okay? You on 95? Guess what? You can tune in. I'm just saying. I don't mean to brag, but I'm just saying. We're grateful for you being the best audience and tuning in week after week, consistently asking questions, putting us up there on the map. Please continue to do so, because we love you and we want to bring you all of these beautiful journeys so that your listening ears and your receiving heart can take something with you every time you see this episode. Listen, I'm not going to prolong y'all. Y'all see these hats? Do you see the fedoras? Do you see them? I'm just, look. Your girl got one on too. None other, created and curated by none other than Miss Khadijah Wright. Hello, sister.
Hello.
How are you?
Happy Sunday.
Oh,
Soulful Sunday.
bless you on this soulful Sunday, people. Listen, we are here. We got some beautiful fedoras out here for you.
Yes.
My sister, listen, if you need a mask, you need a fedora to go with it. Just hit her up. I'm just telling you. I'm putting the plug out there right now, because I done got a couple of them. I'm going to get some more, but, I got an addiction. Don't follow me. How you doing?
Follow her.
How you doing today, sis?
I am good, thank you. I'm
Good.
doing good.
You
I'm
look
doing good.
beautiful.
Thank you.
BTW, My Life a Neat Mess. We are co-authors.
Yes,
okay?
we are. Yes,
That's
we
our
are.
anthology. It's beautiful. So you can go to Amazon and you can go cop that thing, because it is going to bless you. It's going to bless you.
Yes. That was a good experience.
Yes,
too.
yes, it was.
I said I was going to continue it. I just haven't. I want to put my hands in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes. I gotta get a little soup. I gotta get a little collard greens. I gotta get a little yams.
Yes. It's in my blood,
Yeah,
honestly.
that's what's up. That's the
Yes.
hard work and work ethic.
Yes,
It's
it is.
beautiful, because I see you everywhere.
I'm trying to
And
be
I'm like,
everywhere.
listen, she is not stopping.
I'm trying to be everywhere.
what's up.
When they invite me, God is good,
Come on now.
and
Come
I'm
on.
going. I go.
Hey,
I
so
go.
we're going to plug this real quick. We're going to give y'all this information. Then we're going to proceed. Somebody turn to your neighbor and say, next Saturday from 11 to 6, right?
That's right.
11 a.m. to 6 on MLK
That's right. Avenue.
Boulevard Avenue in Pleasantville,
Yes.
under the Big Top.
Yes.
Bazaar and fashion show is coming to you. So all you
Yes.
got to do is come get that seat. Stay right there next to the stage, because you don't want to miss it. All of what you see here and then some.
Yes.
Somebody
yes.
say it then some.
Yes.
So you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited. This is our second year.
Wow.
And how it all came about was I actually had an idea about something, and I presented it to another county. However, they weren't impressed.
Wow.
And I took it to the city of Pleasantville, and they called me back within 48 hours. They said, let's start.
Come
we
on
put
now.
last year's event together in 2 weeks.
Wow.
In 2 weeks.
Somebody, you better know that you can do
2
it.
weeks.
Somebody needed that
They
information.
looked at me. They said, "You think we can do it?" I said, "Well,
Wow.
we're gonna do it.
Watch us work.
Yeah, watch us work. That
Wow.
was it, and we did it, and it was very successful. And they asked me to come back and do it yearly. So here I am on year 2.
Okay. So Pleasantville, Atlantic City, all of South Jersey, Don't just come by yourself. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tell your friends' friends, your parents. Bring them all out because it is a family. It's a family affair.
And
it's a
free,
family affair.
free.
Let me capitalize that for you.
Yes, ma'am.
FREE. It's free.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to be dope. You got some vendors that's going to be there.
Yes, we have over 30 vendors that are coming out. We have a DJ. We have food trucks. We have informational booths. So it's going to be a nice event, and a fashion show.
Yeah. And your girl gonna be there. LEL gonna be there.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tap the mic just a little.
Are you gonna tap the mic?
Just a little
You
bit.
made some time for us?
I got you.
Please grace us. Yes,
Just a little something.
Yes.
And bless y'all. It disappeared in the night like Prince on Purple
That's right.
Rain.
We
you
know she's busy, but we appreciate her giving us a little bit of her time.
Yeah, we gonna enjoy it. I'm
Yes.
looking forward to it. I've been
I am
telling
too.
everybody. I'm like, listen, when things like this come to your city, and you know what I mean, and we plan and impart different events, these things we need the community
That's right.
to come out and support, because it's determined through the community how much they want to see. But if you're not
Right.
going to be there, we're going to bring another community down into this community
Absolutely.
and show you how it's supposed to be done.
Absolutely.
So, you know, we just want to share with you all to come out and
Absolutely.
support. Please come out and support my sister.
Yes.
She is, when I tell you, runway savvy. She gets it done. Don't play games.
We have vendors as far as New York coming down. You know, that they love our community, and this is the second year. So we have a lot of different vendors offering
That's a
lot
blessing.
of different products.
That's a blessing.
Some are self-made, some are things that they purchase and they reselling, and it's a great weekend. It's
Yes.
Mother's Day weekend.
Come on, bring your mamas out there.
Yes,
Hey, mama, got
That's
something for
right.
you to go to.
that's right.
And listen, it's gonna be wholesome. Somebody say wholesome.
Yes.
Good fun.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
it
I'm
is.
really excited about this.
Yes, I
Um,
am too.
And it's crazy because I was telling you my son's prom is the same day, and I'm
That's
like,
right.
they always book it during Mother's Day weekend. Like, give us off, Pleasantville.
Wow, it's a prom that weekend?
Pleasantville prom. So my son, my middle baby, he's graduating this year.
Okay.
And he's one of the top of his class, so this is big for him.
Wow.
So we're gonna be runway savvy and all of that.
I
too.
love it. I love it. I love it.
But I'm excited about this. And this, you said this is the second one. Where else have you done or put on any of your fashion shows?
Oh, well, I'm going to tell my age here, but anyways.
27 forever.
Oh, yeah, I'm claiming it. I have been putting on fashion shows for over 30 years,
Wow.
actually. I used to have a partner, and we used to do fashion shows. And then when I had a hair salon for many years, we gave fashion shows and hair shows, and I more or less just continued it.
Wow.
Yeah, just
a blessing.
continued that thing. Yeah.
Wow, look at the power of keeping the foot to the
Yes.
pavement. We
Yes.
working, y'all. 30 years, that's a lot in the game.
Over 30 years.
Over
I can't
30
even tell
years.
you how many years exactly. Someone called me up 2 days ago, and they were like, do you remember the fashion show at Wonder Gardens?
Ooh.
And I was like,
I'm telling
Wonder
my
Gardens.
age.
They were like, yeah, and you came out and your models had all of these hats. Embarrassingly, I don't remember. I don't remember. I was like, do you have pictures? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh my God, how long ago was that?
Wow.
The Wonder Gardens.
Your work speaks for itself.
I was like, wow. So when people bring back those memories, unfortunately, we weren't really taking a lot of pictures back then. So I'm always asking, you have pictures? You have pictures? And when they send them to me, I'm always posting them.
I know that's right. You
Yes.
know what intrigues me is that time, even over time, we're still imparting the same things in different mechanisms now.
Yes.
That we did then. So if you were doing hats before, you're doing hats now,
Yes.
and the flavors have changed a little bit, you know, because now it's a lot bigger.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? But you grew up in that Temptation, that Isley, that
Right.
era. You know, them brothers was rocking them fedoras.
Yes, they were.
They was getting them. And so now you see more of the younger crowd wearing them. And that to me shows it allows me to know. My mom used to say, "There's nothing new under the sun."
Right.
And everything comes back
And
around
it
the
does.
sun.
And it does.
So look at where we are today. And if you don't have one by Miss Khadijah Wright, you better come get it. Because Eliel gonna buy them all up after a while. I'm gonna be on the beach with these feathers.
Oh yes. That's
on
so
the
funny.
ferry.
That is funny. That is
So
funny.
that's a beautiful thing, and for your longevity. Thank you for
Yeah.
your longevity.
Thank you.
That is our intention for today. Be intentional about your endurance, your longevity, because when you get from younger to older and you're going through different stages, and when you get to where you are, and Busta Rhymes said it the best. He said, "Oh, I made music when I was younger. I did what I did when I was younger. I went platinum. He said, but I'm 50 now. This is a couple years ago. He said, I'm 50 now. And he said, I'm breaking barriers at 50
Wow.
that I hadn't done when
Wow.
I was a youngin'.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Come on." He said,
Yes.
stay still and be grateful for where you are. He was like, stick to the process. And I'm
Yes.
like, yo, when I walked out of there with, and it was a show. I walked out of there with a lot of
Yes.
of real impartation. Like, he put that in. I'm like, wow, Busta up there spitting some nuggets.
Yes.
And from that point on, here goes the birth of Stage Left. And we did quite a few other things, but I'm just saying, like, we don't realize, over the time where we get our game's-sake from.
That's
and how
true.
the endurance and the longevity
That's
plays a
true.
role. It plays a part.
It does. And
So-
I think to add to that, something that's very important is believing in yourself.
Oh, yes.
When you
Come
have
on.
that vision and you know,
Yeah.
you feel it in your bones, you dream about
Yeah.
it. Don't let nobody stop you.
I know that's
don't
right.
let nobody talk you down, even when they don't follow you, even when they
Yeah.
don't believe in you. For one thing, everything is not for everybody.
I know that's right.
That's one thing. And
We've
just
definitely seen it.
keep it going. One of the main reasons why I began sewing, which was also many, many years ago, was I had just accepted Islam. And we dress a certain way.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a lot of clothes out there for us in the stores back then, hardly next to none.
Wow.
And I said, now how am I going to do this thing and do it right?
Because we know sisters
Learn
fly.
how to sew. Learn how to sew.
I know
And
that's
I
right.
think I always had my little flavor going on. And not only did I want to learn how to sew, I wanted to put my flavor to it and do it right.
Absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
believed in myself. And when people would
Yes.
turn their nose up and frown at my style, that never stopped me.
I know that's right. So
It never
not
stopped
for you.
me.
It ain't your cup of tea.
Everything is not for everybody, and I still stand by that.
Come on now.
I still stand
Everything
by
is
that.
not for everybody.
That's right. That's
I
right.
appreciate that. I say that all the time, especially in the business of being, when you're in arts and entertainment and you're a poet and you're a writer. In this business, people are very critical.
Oh,
Very, very critical.
Have to have thick skin.
Yeah.
I've heard it all too. I heard it all.
I'm
One
like,
day,
okay.
a sister told me, I don't really like that. And I said to her, I made you look though, didn't I? She's like, yeah.
Oh, man.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
That's it.
it's okay.
You'll remember what I have
You
out.
may not like it, but the next
Yeah.
person will like
Come
it.
on now.
That may not be your style of hat, but the next person will. That brim may be too big for you,
Hey, listen. Y'all see me? I'm a
too bright for you.
This orange feather. I'm gonna rock this thing till it can't be rocked no more.
There you go. There you go. I love it. I love it. I
Listen,
love it.
When I first saw your line of hats, I kept saying, I have to go and get fedoras. I gotta get, because I fell in love with them. Number one, before, when you come in, like I said, people have their opinions. I
Right.
don't like that on you. I don't like this on you.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know what? I like it.
That's right.
And I'm gonna
that's
wear
all
it
that
so it makes
matters.
me feel good and it looks good on me, right? So I've been wearing them. I've been wearing my hats gradually. And then I just like, you know what? Why not wear more?
Why not?
And man, when I could tell you I could dress it up or I could dress it down and feel
Absolutely.
good. Today I said I'm coming out some white and orange.
There you go. And you wearing it.
Yes,
And you
yes.
are wearing. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is teal.
Teal.
Yes. I'm an aqua kind of kid.
Okay.
So I do like the blues, like cobalt blue, aqua.
Okay.
So I do.
Okay. All right.
But I wear all colors because I love colors.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I like to know that. I like to know that. And I've been so blessed in this process of promoting my hats. And actually where that came from was I've been wearing hats forever.
Right.
And whenever I would go out, somebody would, oh, that hat is sharp. Oh, that hat is fire.
See?
Oh, that. And I went home one day. I told my mother, I said, I need to be selling hats.
Come on now.
I need to add that to my catalog.
I tell my son this all the time. You know, he's an inspiring fashion designer. So, Jay Boogie, I hope you're watching. I had him on the show. He does jewelry. He makes bracelets.
Nice.
And I said to him, I said, when you master one thing, you don't drop that. You add to it. And so he's been working with his sewing kit and his sewing machine, and he's putting shirts together. He said, I'm going to wear it just like this. I said, man,
There
listen,
you go.
you're the fashion designer.
That,
You tell
absolutely.
people how the clothes you design
Absolutely.
are to be worn.
That's right.
And if you like it that way, if somebody else don't like it, so what? Move over
on.
and sell it to the next highest bidder.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So we're teaching him how to enjoy his fashion arts.
Absolutely.
One day he's going to be on the runway with his
I believe
with his
it.
line, and I'm like,
I
we just
believe
keep
it.
pushing him.
I believe it. And along with believing in yourself, following your vision, it's like you said, just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Keep adding on and adding on and adding on. And one day you're going to sit back and say, I did all that.
I know that's right. So y'all tell them we sending fedoras by Khadijah Wright all the way to the White House. I guarantee you, we're gonna get Miss Michelle Obama, somebody.
Oh, I'm working
We got
on some things.
we got to get her in one of these fedoras from South Jersey.
I'm working on some things. Let me tell you.
Word,
yes,
word.
yes, yes.
That's a beautiful thing. I saw another fashion show that you were on, that you worked with sister. Her father used to be council.
Used to be
School
counsel.
board. Shamika.
Shamika?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Cotman. Harvey Cotman.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Okay.
She's another beautiful fashion and arts designer. But I saw one of the shows that you were working on with her, I believe, and
Okay.
it was nice. I'm like, wow. Like, look
Yeah,
at the
I
stuff
know her.
coming
She's
out
a
of
good
here.
sister.
Yeah.
I like her.
So we definitely want to continue to make sure people keep looking out for your hats. For in this segment, let them know real quick how they can get in contact with you, where your websites are, and how to order.
Okay. Well, right now, my website is under construction. I'm very excited about that. We're in the last stages. I'm putting my products on the website, and then we're going to go live. I am on Instagram and Facebook, and I am under Khadijah Wright Wonderful Designs. I am under on IG and on Facebook, Khadijah Wright. And I put up most of my products, whether they're clothes or accessories or hats. And also all my information is on there to get in touch with me. And I'm everywhere. I am everywhere.
Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Everywhere.
Listen, come get it. Don't be shy. Make sure you purchase a couple and pass one along.
Yes.
And bless somebody, because I'm going to tell you
Yes.
something. When we begin to take this, here's another nugget. Black Wall Street started as blacks in the neighborhoods were coming together and patronizing each other. They didn't want to let us, and my bishop preached about it this morning. They didn't want to let us in the front door. We got to go around to the back door. Okay, no, my money ain't good here no more.
That's right.
My money ain't good here. We'll go find some place where we can settle and open up and patronize each other, love on
Right.
each other, and expurge business. That's how you keep the business and the finances in your
Absolutely.
culture, in your family. And because we're now to the state, we're now in the mentality of not just black-owned businesses, but generational wealth and health.
Say it again.
Tell me how important that is.
It's very, very important. We have to pass on. We know that there are some cultures or races, that's what they do
Yes.
from the beginning,
Absolutely.
from birth.
Absolutely.
And that's something that we need to start doing or continue doing, because there are a lot of us out there that do that.
Yes.
You
yes.
know, teach your children the trade.
Come on
Teach them how to make that money, how to turn it around, pass it on to the next generation.
Absolutely.
And if it's not even always finances, the knowledge.
Yes.
Teach them the knowledge. I sat back as a young child, always seeing my father going from business to business until he got the right business.
Wow. Wow.
And I sat back and I watched how he did the labor. However, my mother was the bookkeeper. My mother was the one
Yes.
that ran the business.
Come
and
on
I
now.
took from him and her.
Yes.
And I sat back and I said,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a
I
formula.
got it.
That's a formula.
It was my formula.
Come on now.
And I ain't never stopped. And my last event is funny. My last year's event, under the big top, one of my cousins came. And I was surprised, one, to see him, happy to see him. And he said, my father's deceased now, but he said, if your father saw you, how you ain't never stopped.
Come on.
You have never stopped.
Pass the torch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's important. And we don't, I find it now that families are more so afraid to allow that kind of thing to transpire in their children. Like they see, and I speak on this a lot, but it's especially when we have children that are athletes. We allow them and we just let them run with that one thing and never give them the mentality of having something to fall back on.
Absolutely.
Create something that is authentically yours, that you can pass down through your lineage and generation to generation. That's a legacy.
It is.
Your mom and your father, they imparted a legacy in you.
They
and for
did.
you to continue to keep going, to continue to
Absolutely.
be thriving and flourishing,
Absolutely.
man,
Absolutely.
wow.
Yeah.
I say that as a writer, and that's what my family imparted in me.
See that?
Being an actress, being a writer, being a screenwriter, being a stage play, doing all of the things that I love to do as far as journalism. My family, my grandmother, my mom, they imparted that in me. And when my grandmother passed, she said, I want you to make sure, before she passed, she said, keep going. I would read to her some of my poems and she would say, just keep going. And
See
so
that?
now, if she could, my mother's one of my biggest fans. Hey, Mom.
Mine
I love
too.
you. I love
hey,
you, girl.
Mom. Biggest supporter.
Ooh, KK.
Biggest critic. She always tells, well, a lot of times she'll say, you're doing too much. Slow down.
Sit down somewhere. Sorry, Mom.
Slow down. You're doing too
I
much.
love
You're
it. I
doing
love
too
it.
much. But how your grandmother, what did she tell you?
Keep
on-
going.
Yeah.
You don't let nobody stop you in your tracks. Keep
That's
going.
right. That's
and,
right.
and that's something that I've learned just by watching.
Yeah.
Also, watching my grandmother, watching my mother. We don't
Yes.
we don't tell those stories of old anymore,
Absolutely.
and that's my job. I'm telling those stories
Yes,
now.
yes,
And
yes.
so for us to continue in our parents and our families, but that's a blessing.
It is a blessing. When you said that what your grandmother said to you, that brought back a memory. And I remember when I was learning how to sew or sewing and I was really into it, I would stay up. This is no lie. 24/7 sewing. And I had the middle bedroom in my house. And I can remember my father getting up to go open up his business. And he would stick his head in and say, you sewed all night. He said, I heard that sewing machine humming all night. That's what he used to call it. It hummed all night. And I'm like, Daddy, look, I'm going to do this thing.
No, that's right.
He was like, keep on, baby girl. Keep
I know
on.
that's right.
Keep on.
That's beautiful. That's just something we cannot relinquish. You know what I
Yes.
mean? That's beautiful. Shout out to my crew, because I know y'all watching. Something that we always tell each other, like, just don't stop. For what? What are we giving up for?
That's right.
For the next man or our enemies to be laughing in our face? Nah, it don't matter about them. Prove to yourself.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And so I'm grateful that you're still thriving and you're doing. What other fashion designs do you have and accessories outside of fedoras?
Besides, well, I don't just do fedoras. I do boulders.
Okay.
Whatever the style is, I do a lot of vintage hats. Because a lot of women like that, and as well as men. So it's whatever I normally too much don't do something that I don't like.
Right.
You know, it has to be something about it that I do like. Like, for example, that is a pinch top. That's what they
Pinch
call
top.
that. Yes, because pinched.
Right.
And that is a fedora with a vintage look
Wow.
and a upturned brim.
Okay.
That's very
okay.
unique. You don't
is very
see that
unique.
a lot. I think that definitely has like a vintage look to it.
It does.
And
And
a
in the
lot of
rope.
people like that. Yes, yes.
That
And it's
chocolate.
unisex.
Okay, so you know,
And
don't
it's
you put this one to
unisex.
the side because I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, that's sharp, right?
I'm gonna grab that
She's
one.
sharp. She's sharp.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm being greedy. I'm gonna buy them all.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just nice because it's unique, and
It
you
is.
you don't see a lot of that, and that's what I try to do. It may be a basic fedora, but I'll take it and add something to it. For example, this is part of my spring collection, and with this, I did a little Afrocentric with beautiful colors
Yes.
of the country and from the different countries actually, and added that to that. Without that, it's just a basic fedora. So I like to add to it and take away and do some things.
Nice, nice.
Yes, 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 yes.
Very creative.
Yeah.
So tell
You
us
know-
about this one right here that looks like we about to go.
Oh, this is my lampshade.
Okay.
This is also straw, all natural straw, part of the summer collection, and we call it
Wow.
lampshade because of the shape of it, and very popular, and it's unique.
It is.
For a lot of people who don't like their full face showing, they like to put this
Just cover up.
kinda mysterious, sexy if you like.
Yes.
I mean, you know, it's a nice look. So that's that. And then you know, a lot of ladies
Y'all need this one in Houston.
tonight
Y'all need this
like
one.
to be a cowgirl.
Yes.
Cowboy look.
That feather is
This
amazing.
Isn't she sharp? This is a flexible cowboy straw, all natural hat where you can actually do the brim of the hat any way you want. You can turn it up a little bit for a cowgirl look.
Hey,
Really bend her up. So
Wow.
very, very popular.
that's dope.
It's hard for me to keep these hats in because they go so fast and it's a great look. So
That is dope.
that's that, and then I added the all natural feather on the front. I thought that was kind of sharp, and you know,
Listen.
for all you cowgirls out there.
For all of you Eagles fans out there, you can go get a cowgirl and cowboy hat too. Stop fronting, okay? Come on, get one of these here feathers and going down to Houston and parlay a little bit.
Yes, yes, yes. And if I could just talk about this one right here,
Yes.
I call her the boss.
Mm.
Mainly because she's also a flexible brim.
Wow.
See, when you have a flexible brim, you can do a lot with it. You can break it
That is
down
sharp.
a lot of different ways. And she's a wide brim. It's a very, very wide brim hat. It's also a fedora, and it has a little look of a little vintage.
Yes.
Nice satin band around there. Really, really sharp hat. If I can, I'm just going to take this off a little bit. Show y'all how we do
Hey.
this. She's sharp.
Come on now.
She's sharp. She's sharp. I think
That
I'll
is-
do this the rest of the
Okay,
interview.
hey,
Yeah,
listen,
you know,
I'm
I like to
liking that.
switch up. I like to switch up. So,
That's nice.
yeah,
That's nice.
that's it.
All
That's
right.
it. Oh, and this one right here, the one that I had on, this was a wide brim, or is a wide brim fedora.
I'm digging the spikes.
And then I actually added spikes to her, and I wanted to do. I said, "How am I going to do the spikes?" I said, "You know what? I know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it on one side, coming up the front with a satin gold and black and silver band, and nice look." And you know, I always say my motto for my fashion is, "I design for the woman that dares to be different."
Yes.
You know,
Be
again,
bold, be different.
everything is not for everybody. You know, some people don't like wider brims. Some people like very, very large brim. For me personally, the wider the brim, the better it is.
Uh-oh.
That's just me.
Y'all heard it. Come get your brim
Oh yeah.
and be flashy, fly, sexy, different, and bold. Step
yes,
out
whatever
there
it is.
and let them know you there.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
Y'all
right.
heard it.
Mix up your colors.
Hey,
you know,
listen.
if you have on green, put on a yellow hat. You know,
on.
mix up those colors. Add yellow to blues. Add browns to blues. You know, it doesn't. Back in the day, it was always everything. The colors had to be just so. No more.
No.
You have on red. Put on some orange. Put on an orange hat. Why not?
That's right. Come on.
Why
I
not?
like it. I like it.
You know,
And
mix
I'm,
it
I'm
up.
that person.
I am too.
Be like, where you going with all them colors? Oh, I'm going out.
Absolutely.
Going
And
somewhere.
sit back and watch how many compliments
Right.
you're going to get.
Right.
like,
So I had
wow.
on my, it's crazy because I had on my flower shirt.
Uh-huh.
And I took it off because I was getting hot. I was wearing a hat with the flowers. And I said, I really like this. And I walked by that mirror this morning. I said, ooh.
Yes. See that? Believing in yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Now,
know.
y'all know Elle like to be fly.
Oh, yes. She
I'll
does.
make it myself.
That's right. That's right.
But I really, really appreciate the style and the flavor and the consistency that you bring to fashion. It transcends worldwide. You should be worldwide. You are gonna be worldwide.
yes.
Because when I tell you
Claiming it.
this, I know that's right.
Claiming
Come on, we here together. I
I'm
got
claiming
you.
it. I'm
We
claiming
going
it.
worldwide.
I'm
And
claiming
the thing about it is that fashion is breaking barriers all over the world.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter whether you have a trash bag on and a fedora. It's crazy because I saw a fashion week. I want to say it was in Kenya.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
And one of the fashion designers, it was somewhere closer. One of the fashion designers designed his clothes out of recycled trash bags.
Say it again.
And I was like, look at that. And in the insides, the layers, the lining was just so perfect.
I
He was
believe
just
it.
like, I just dreamed that
Right.
people would get outside of the box, stop living inside of the box.
Mhm.
And that's where I see all of us going. We don't have to be inside the box and live by somebody else's means
That's right.
to be who we are in
That's
this
right.
artistry.
That's right.
So I'm humbly grateful and blessed by your honor and your
Thank you.
presence
Thank you
because
for having me.
you keep doing it, and I'm always
I ain't
watching.
gonna stop.
I know that's right. Listen, when pandemic started hitting, Sister Khadijah had the masks.
Did I?
When I tell you I went over there and brought about like 6, 7 of them.
Probably more.
Right. We was getting them all. In fact, one of the protests that I had the fist on it. That's one of the masks that I got from Khadijah Wright.
Mhm. I sure
And
did.
it was just,
I was kicking the mask
I know
out.
that's right.
Yes, I was sewing for hours
Yes.
and hours sewing.
See,
yes,
listen, out of your triumph comes your victory.
That's
Listen
right.
to it. Take it.
that's right.
Out of
That's
your
right.
trials comes your victory. Your
That's right.
tragedies, your the things that were there to cut us off and to put us in a box. Your victories, your
Yes.
beauty marks come right up on out of them
Yeah,
ashes.
you
Come on
said it.
now.
You said it.
And I'm excited about that. So what do you have outside? You got Big Top, Under the Big Top coming up Saturday, May 13th from 11 to 6
That's right.
at 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on MLK Avenue in Pleasantville, New Jersey, 08232. So make sure you bring the kids. What do you have coming up after that?
After that, I'm working on a fashion show at the end of the year. In the winter months, I don't want to say the end of the year, but towards the end of the year, we're working on a fashion show
Okay.
with different designers,
Okay.
and highlighting some of the newer designers from our community. I like to
Nice.
do that.
I would like to be a part of that.
Oh.
Ellie L want to get on the runway.
Yes, and maybe
Yes.
your son.
Yeah, listen, Jeremiah,
I always
This
like to
guy-
have a youngin', and I like to have a senior citizen.
and he like to be fly.
All right now. I'm going to look out. I'm going to look out for him. I'm going to be
Yes.
calling him.
Absolutely.
Yes, because we have to instill this in our youngins. You know, if this is what you want to do, this is your dream,
Yes.
you have to be consistent.
Absolutely.
You have to put yourself out there.
I hope you're listening, my guy. Listen.
Have to put yourself out there. You
Yes.
do.
I'm excited
do.
about that. That's what's up.
Yes.
So we're excited. Thank you for coming through,
Yes.
showing us all this beautiful love.
Yes, yes, yes.
And y'all make sure you go check out Miss Wright. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, Khadijah Wright. And you have another page?
I don't have another page. Those are my only 2 pages.
Okay.
My website
It's under
should
construction.
is under construction. Should be done within a month or so.
Okay.
And I'm very excited about that.
Yes. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna post some of these fedoras on Stage Left, and we're gonna make sure we give all the information to you. Stage Left, Top Class Radio, and all you gotta do is click, like, follow, share, and get your hat. Get your hat. Find us. Get your hat. Love on Miss Wright. Tell her you thank her for the hat, and it makes you look and feel good.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We ain't
yes,
gotta be
yes.
Boston baked beans all our life.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We can be Barney Rubble and look good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Word. So we appreciate you all. Thank you guys for coming out for this special edition. We love you. We adore you. We appreciate you. Keep coming back because we got more journeys to share with you, okay? It's your big sis, L-E-L-L Vintage, and Miss Khadijah Wright.
Yes. Right
We
touch.
here. Right touch. One and done. Top Class Radio. We out of here. Peace.